Thank you. This is in Norway. Nah, we drove it.
You can say
You should actually be there. Oh. I need to be there. You guys hanging off. We're going here.
Oh, no, I'll take it around the back.
A little bit cooler next week.
Hey, mate.
I think next week's going to be a little bit cooler than this week, but still going to be sort of low 20s.
Yeah, mate.
Which one, the inside one?
It's this one here. Problem. But you want to step back? Oh, step back.
Isn't that great?
No, I thought it was like a fire coaster. Which one? I made a joke about it.
I mean, we could take that to this big camera.
Looking back
Yeah. Bump. Bump. I didn't know it was going to, I thought it was going to be around the back.
But I can see your ankles. I know, yeah.
I couldn't work out who got me instead. Yeah. Work out me. Oh, really?
We've been living there for a while. Yeah, I know. Yes, the red ring. I feel like I'm not.
No, drowning. Very much drowning. Have a good day.
Yeah, yeah, good, man.
There you go.
going to get him to pair the audio with them.
She's gone shy all of a sudden. Yeah.
All good?
She's in the back here.
Sexy. Oh, that was sexy. Hello, how you going? I did, yes. Yeah.
Ladies, how are we? Alright. I'd like to say the same about you.
We're having pride.
You asked for that, didn't you? Really? Yeah, where do you stand?
Sam, I'll talk to you later.
No, you're cool, mate. No, you're cool. Because I'm just going to Great.
Hello everybody. I'm just going to go and check that our bride is ready, but I'm pretty sure she should be pulling up right now. So could you just do me a favour, check that those mobile phones are on silent just so they don't ring during the ceremony? And then just if you could leave those phones in your bags and pockets along with any cameras. The couple have requested an unplugged ceremony, which means that they would love for you to watch the ceremony through your eyes and not through your screen, so you can just be truly present in the moment with them. They've got a videographer and a photographer who mostly know what they're doing, so they're going to capture all those amazing shots. They promise to share them with you after the big day. And just one more thing, if you could just please not post any photos of the couple on social media until they've had a chance later on to announce themselves that they are married, then feel free to post away. There will be a QR code probably up at the barn, so please just make sure you check in just for those COVID regulations. And some people may not want to be hugged, but hopefully you can still have a great night. So I'm pretty sure she's definitely going to be here. She's not going to run away. Please don't let this one run away. He's a little bit nervous, but I will be back shortly.
Someone sits there, someone's trying to, I just have to go to see all the but normally I just I tell him it's time to go into the kitchen.
That's 6, 7 months gone, yeah.
That's like I keep just things on why? I didn't know. But you can just cover me up. No pressure. No pressure. Well, I didn't say we would.
I'll get you back.
And they've legalised it now, so I mean, I think it's only like a year and a half now.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
You get nervous because it's over.
Try to be as natural as we can.
Natural like that.
I was going to go, how are you doing?
All natural like that. Craig. Craig, why don't you go sit there?
Yeah, go on.
One look at you, my whole life falls in. I pray for you before I called you. Oh, I can't believe it's true sometimes. Oh, I can't believe it's true. I get to love you. It's the best thing that I'll ever do. I get to love you. It's a promise I'm making to you. Whatever may come, your heart I will choose. Forever I'm yours, forever I do. I get to love you. I get to love you. The way you love,
Good afternoon, family and friends. My name is Victoria Edwards and I'm duly authorised by law to solemnise marriages according to law. A wedding is such a wonderful occasion filled with hopes, dreams and excitement. We are here today to celebrate the love that Miriam and Craig have for each other and to recognise and witness their decision to move forward in their lives as marriage partners. This is not the beginning of a new relationship, but an acknowledgement of the next chapter in their lives together. When these two met all those years ago at soccer, I am sure neither knew then that this would one day be the person they would be marrying. At the time of meeting, they were both in relationships, but Miriam was single soon after and set her sights on Craig. She looked him up on social media and sent him a few messages. Well, 22 within a few months, just to be exact. For months, these messages went unanswered, and Craig did think she was a little bit of a stalker. But once he was single, he couldn't help but write back to her. And now 9 years later, they are only a few minutes away from becoming husband and wife. During their time as a couple, they have made some amazing memories, with the standouts being their love for travel, family and sport. Their first trip as a couple saw them visit Surfers Paradise, shortly followed by getaways to Bali and most recently to Europe, where they met each other's family and experienced all the sights and cuisines together. But no memory is more precious to these two than the day their family grew by 4 paws. And I think we can all agree the love these two share for Toby and Millie is second to none. Early on in their relationship, they spent a year apart while Miriam was in England on a gap year. And while that did prove to be a very big test on them and they nearly didn't survive the long distance thing, they are very glad that they persevered and have created the life they have together along with their children, Toby and Millie. When I ask couples if the proposal went to plan, I usually get a yes or no response. However, these two had 2 fake proposals before the real one, with the first one being on April Fool's, because Craig thought he could prank the whole family in Sydney, and then again in Bali because he wanted to get a room upgrade. Did it work? Yes. After that though, Miriam warned no more fake proposals. So when he proposed for real at the beach by writing "Will you marry me?" in the sand, it was a huge yes from Miriam, with them both having tears and the shiny ring helping her to forget just how far he had thrown Toby's ball into the water for her to retrieve. I would now like to invite Dio up to read The Art of Marriage as selected by Miriam and Craig.
Happiness in marriage is not something that just happens. A good marriage must be created. In the art of marriage, the little things are the big things. It is never being too old to hold hands. It is remembering to say "I love you" every day. It is never going to sleep angry. It is at no time taking the other for granted. The courtship should not end with the honeymoon. It should continue throughout all the years. It is being a mutual sense of values and common objectives. It is standing together facing the world. It is forming a circle of love that gathers in the whole family. It is doing things for each other, not in the attitude of duty or sacrifice, but in the spirit of joy. It is speaking words of appreciation and demonstrating gratitude in thoughtful ways. It is not looking for perfection in each other. It is not cultivating flexibility, patience, understanding, and a sense of humour. It is having the capacity to forgive and forget. It is giving each other an atmosphere in which each can grow. It is finding room for each other of the spirit. It is a common search for the good and the beautiful. It is establishing a relationship in which the independence is equal, dependent, and is mutual of the obligation in reciprocal. It is not only marrying the right partner, it is being the right partner. It is discovering what marriage can be at its best.
Thank you so much, Dio. As Miriam and Craig prepared for this part of the wedding ceremony, they reflected on what it is they love about each other, which I absolutely enjoyed hearing and will now share some of it with you. Miriam, Craig loves how caring and selfless you are. You will do anything for anyone, and you always put others before yourself. Seeing you thrive in your role as a paramedic makes him so proud, and he will always be there to help you achieve any goal you set your mind to. You are the woman of his dreams, and he loves every single moment of being with you. He cannot wait to see what the future holds for you as a married couple, and one day a family. He just really loves you. And Craig. Miriam loves how you love her unconditionally, even when she's being moody and stubborn. She admires your patience, your caring nature, and your passion for life. Watching you with Toby and Millie makes her so proud, and she knows that one day you will make the most amazing father to your children, and that is a chapter she cannot wait to begin. Now, the Lord defines marriage as a union of two people for the exclusion of all others for life. For life. So how do we achieve this? Well, I believe that every couple should start by understanding that marriage is a constant moving goal, having to find new ways to love each other as you both grow and evolve. It is making sure that you do not take the other for granted by appreciating the ever-changing dynamics and learning how to adjust to the evolution of your relationship. There are going to be times that you will annoy each other, like Craig saying, "I'll sort it," or "I'll do it soon," but then never gets around to it. It's not going to change when you're mad, I just have to say. Or Miriam needing Craig's attention all the time. When a couple decide to marry, the pledge to each other is far more than just being married. It is a commitment of patience, understanding, friendship, trust, honesty, and loyalty. It's about focusing on what really matters and letting go of the rest. That is exactly what Miriam and Craig are choosing today. They are choosing this marriage. They have found that special person that they simply cannot live without. You two have already taught each other so much about the kind of person you want to be, and you know that you will always support each other no matter what life throws at you. Even if you don't agree at times, you are perfect for each other. Miriam has chosen to share her life with Craig and would like to thank her dad for walking her down the aisle. Miriam and Craig would also like to acknowledge their family and friends as they see today as a celebration of everyone in their lives. They are very lucky to have so many amazing people who have shown genuine interest to teach them, encourage them, and support them over the years, and will continue to into the future. Now let's take a moment to remember those beloved family and friends who are missed today, but whose love is still felt strongly in your hearts and your minds. Miriam and Craig, today you not only marry the right person, you also commit to being the right partner, the one whom the other can rely on. So it's finally time to seal this chapter with questions that will lead us into the next chapter. If you could now please hold hands.
She's going to faint. She's going to faint.
Very important questions for them now, and hopefully they say yes. Well, we do. Please. Do you both come here today giving yourselves freely to one another in marriage? Do you both promise to do your best every day, to create a marriage with love and laughter, and to always provide a safe home for each other, Toby, Millie, and any future additions to the family?
We do.
Before you are joined in marriage, in my presence and in the presence of these witnesses, I am to remind you of the solemn and binding nature of the relationship into which you are now about to enter. Marriage, according to law in Australia, is a union of two people, to the exclusion of all others, voluntarily entered into for life. You two fell in love by chance, but you're here today because you're making a choice. You are both choosing each other. Through Miriam and Craig's decision to publicly exchange vows today, confirms their commitment to a marriage that's already taken place in their hearts and their minds, and that commitment is made public today before all of you. So, it's now time to read those beautiful vows you have written to each other.
I ask the people here present to witness that I, Craig Anthony McDevitt, take you, Miriam Elizabeth Price, to be my lawful wedded wife. Miriam, I knew from the very moment I laid eyes on you that you were mine forever. It was on the day of our first date where I pretended to be scared of the seagulls to make you laugh, Yes, pretended. I remember our very first kiss like it was yesterday. I wouldn't change a thing about it. Although we could have picked a better place than at the back of my car in the main street of Mawson Lakes. Each and every day I'm falling in love with you more, and I can't wait for our future together. There's so many things to love about you, your smile, your caring nature, and the way you always look so bottleful. We've had many ups and many downs, but it's made us the perfect partners in crime that we are today. Miriam, I promise to be there for you, not only through thick and thin, but there for you when you're cold in bed and you need snuggles, and when you need me to wrap you into a burrito, and when I leave for work so you don't freeze. I promise to support you no matter what, to push you to follow and fulfill your dreams. You're such an inspiration to so many people, and I'm so proud of the woman that stands here in front of me today. I can't imagine where I would be without you, and I can't wait to continue this journey through life with you by my side. I love you forever, Baby G.
I ask the people here present to witness that I, Miriam Elizabeth Price, take you, Craig Anthony McDevitt, to be my lawful wedded husband. Craig, who knew that the blonde-haired, blue-eyed boy I met 9.5 years ago would today be standing here, making me the happiest woman alive as I become your wife. From the moment our paths crossed, you've captivated me, challenged me, frustrated me, but most importantly, you've never stopped believing in me. You've strengthened my weaknesses, you bring focus to my dreams, and you've made me realise that with you by my side, we can conquer life's greatest challenges. I vow to support you through all your crazy fads, to accept that you'll never be on time, and to continue letting you think that you're a better right back than I am. I vow to love you madly, completely, and without hesitation. Craig, because of you, I laugh, I smile, and I dare to dream more than I ever have. Thank you for the miracle that you are. You are, and always will be, the love of my life, my soulmate, and my person. I choose you today and every day.
Well done, you two, on those beautiful vows. So I would now like for you to exchange your rings. Your rings are the symbol of your vows here taken, circle of roundness and perfect in form. They mark the beginning of a long journey together, filled with wonder, surprises, laughter, tears, celebration and joy. So please can we have Miriam's ring for Craig? Miriam, please accept this ring from Craig and always wear it as a daily reminder of how much he loves you. Craig, please accept this ring from Miriam and always wear it as a daily reminder of how much she loves you. Marriages bring hard days, just as they bring the beautiful ones. This day is a reminder of what your love has already accomplished and of the amazing possibilities of what it can continue to accomplish and overcome in the many years ahead of you. So please know these things as you go out into the world as a married couple, that your love will have seasons, that your relationship is a progression, and that love will prevail, even when renovating. So you two have waited a long time for this moment. We had to postpone from October, but now wedding 2.0 has happened and your husband and wife, please kiss! Wow, nice kiss there, guys. So I do just need to borrow these two for a few minutes to sign the marriage register and certificate. So there is some rose petals around. If we could just make sure that people have them, and after the signing you will just need them for the final announcement. So we'll get some music on for you and be back to join you shortly. Thank you.
Honey, listen.
That was a good one.
One went really high. Did they? The bubble went way over there. All the way to that side.
Hey, get on deal, get on deal, get on deal. No, it's got, no, I think it's
Yeah, it's the World Wide Web. 10 seconds.
You did it. Show me. Beautiful. Love it. Good job.
A problem?
What's that?
A problem? Yeah.
Right, if I'm not dressed up.
Wait, like he's doing I know, just throw them like up in the air.
Has everyone got the codes? I think you have to make one.
You're talking in all of mine.
Are you ready, Evan?
Are you congratulating your parents first, or are you just coming through?
We're going to come through and they're going to throw us petals.
You can throw them at me.
Yeah.
So they're not congratulating.
Thank you for your patience there, everyone. That does now conclude the formalities. So everyone with rose petals, could you make a nice line? And then when the couple walk past you, could you please just not stop them, but throw those rose petals nice and high so they can have that beautiful photo for the wall, and they will get a chance to say congratulations. Well, you can say congratulations to them after that. Please do just stay in this area though, because after the congratulations there will be a group photo. Then you can move up onto the other lawns for some drinks and canapes while the couple have some photos taken. Immediate family, please also just stay here as well though, and then you'll head inside for the reception at 6, and the couple will rejoin you. So, thank you for being here, everyone, and please put your hands together, the pedals high in the air for the new Mr. and
How do we get Nothing you can say, learn Nothing you can do, learn how to feel. All you need is love. All you need is love. All you need is All you need is love. All you need is love. All you need is love.
Well, Ellis, listen, the week before she might be too soon.
No. That's
The other one, because I know it. I never wore that one.
All you need is love. All you need is love. All you need is love.
Yeah. From my car, or you got?
As I was getting up, my shoe came undone. That's why I had to stay for a bit. I was like, oh.
All you need is love.
Chicken cheese.
Love is waiting. Love is waiting.
So I was like trying to like not joke up.
Literally all day.
Your hair was so wet. I like touched it.
I sacrificed it. I put him in the air.
It was the one.
I think.
Finally.
Yeah, that's okay. My hands were sweaty when we did it.
Yeah, so I think we'll do silly photos here. Everyone's going to head up there, start getting a drink and stuff, and then we're going to meet everyone up there after.
Is this the one that's streaming? Still.
It's married and it's gone.
I got you again.
Craig, do you want to say hello to live stream? Say hello to everybody from the UK.
Hello everyone. Thank you. Hope you enjoyed that.
Thank you for getting up at all hours in the morning to
At 5 a.m.
We wish you were all here.
Oh, he's going to cry. Oh, thank you for watching.
And that's actually the Me too.
Oh, I saw it for you in the garden then.
Thanks, mate. What's going on here? Surprise.
Careful near the camera.